Mondelēz reported earnings. That's Mondelēz, second E with the ellipses there on the top. Fancy business. Used to be Kraft, but they went to this other name that makes it a lot harder to search on the internet. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure, but Mondelēz reported quarterly earnings today. Mondelēz is a big company. They have everything like Kraft, Oreo, Tang, Chips Ahoy, Nabisco, Cadbury. Basically, they traffic high fructose corn syrup right to your veins. They are probably in some sort of partnership with big pharma lobbyists trying to make all of us insulin-dependent diabetics, and I thank them for that. You're doing a good job over there. Keep making all that sweet stuff and send it my way. Mondelēz earnings per share came in at 48 cents. That beat the street by 2 cents. Their revenues of $5.99 billion missed by $30 million. That's down 4.9% year over year. Their pricing went up 1.1% worldwide, but that's about the last of the good news we're going to end up getting. They got $1.4 billion in cash on hand. That's down from $1.74 billion to start 2017. Now they've said some of the reasons why revenues and sales are down, and sales are down. Sales and revenues are down. Revenues in emerging markets are down 1.5%, but revenues in developed markets are down. It's like 7.1%, something like that. It's terrible. They're really not getting any market share. In fact, it looks like even with the pricing up, they've been having a tough time. People are, ultimately in this day and age in the 21st century, when people have so much access to data, there's a lot of people that are probably going to step away from a lot of the brands that Mondelēz deals in, because a lot of them just aren't healthy on a day-to-day basis to be eating a lot of that stuff. So I'm not here to tell you what to eat or what not to eat or what type of stock to buy or not to buy, but I can tell you that a lot of what they do definitely isn't the healthiest. Irene Rosenfeld, the CEO, is going to step down. Apparently, Dirk Van de Put from McCain is going to come in as the new CEO for Mondelēz, which is good. That's really good. They announced a 22-cent dividend, too, they're going to be paying out for shareholders. 22 cents a share, that's up 16% for an increase. They spent about $900 million last quarter paying out dividends and some divestitures, and they said they've had some problems. A lot of the revenue problems they attribute to some currency issues out there, and there was a worldwide cyber attack apparently that affected them pretty strongly. But their organic net revenues, they're pegged to be up 1% this year, they're saying, but they're down 2.7% in the quarter. So their organic net revenues, a lot of the numbers aren't jumping off the page at me. And granted, again, this is one of those companies that's very much entrenched in what they do. They're in every store you're going to go into that sells any type of food goods, whether it's a 7-Eleven or a Walmart or anywhere in between. So it's not like Mondelēz is fighting a battle with a whole lot of other companies that are on this same level as them. It's really just a matter of margins at this point, but unfortunately it doesn't look like the margins are getting that much better for them. I would definitely do my research and look into this. Mondelēz is not a company that jumps off the page for me. They beat on EPS. They missed on revs. There's a lot of stuff down. Emerging markets down 7%. That's probably the thing that jumps off the page the most of me. That's definitely where they're going to find their growth, and it doesn't seem to be going on there. Paying a better dividend. There's the dividend increase, and we get a new CEO. Who knows? Maybe the guy from McCain's going to come in and find a way to get Mondelēz back churning a little bit more, because it seems like, if you're stagnant, you're actually moving backwards, and that seems to be what this is they're kind of stagnant, and to me that means everybody else that's moving forward is moving past you.